Thanks for watching. This is Capt Monogram.
We've got another front coming in. Last week, the tides were extremely low. All of these deeper little canals have been holding good redfish, black drum, speckled trout early in the morning. So if the tide is out come Saturday with this next front, I'd be working all of these deeper cuts. There are also some oil field channels that go back to these back platforms, and these fish have been falling off into these deeper holes this time of the year. So if you can get into these oil field channels and stay in these deeper holes, especially with that tide being out, you're going to find a good box of fish. There has been redfish like crazy. There have been black drum. Early in the morning, the speckled trout have really been good fish as far as been catching trout between 18 and 23 inches. So a lot of good fish have been holding out into these deeper guts. If you get up by these oyster reefs and these deeper guts, you're going to find a mixed bag of fish. So all of these areas with this deeper water really has been holding good fish. Also, if you come all the way to the back and work this shoreline and just use your trolling motor and troll real slow, you'll see that bait. Once you see that bait, that's where the fish are at. Live shrimp has been catching everything. Live mullet has been catching the bigger fish. So depending what you're looking for, there is good fish in our bays right now. A lot of fish. Get out there and get your line pulled. I've been coming out and working out here from the Lexington all the way down to the L-head. Early in the morning, good number of speckled trout. There's been mixed in with redfish, slot reds. There have been black drum as the sun pokes out. But every one of these little entrances coming into these points, they have been holding good fish. Good speckled trout, good numbers of redfish mixed in with some black drum. So all of these areas working in between these rock piles have the potential of catching you a box full of fish. If you don't get them right there and Corpus Bay looks nice and calm, run out here to these gas wells. These gas wells, I've been working these gas wells for the last couple weeks. There have been good numbers of speckled trout on them, using nothing but live shrimp. We've been just free lining, just with the swivel and line and hook. Put your depth finder on, go around them wells until you see the bulk of the fish. Once you see the bulk of the fish, put your trolling motor down or your anchor and sit down and hang on, because there are a lot of good fish being caught all in Corpus Bay around these gas platforms. There also is some rocks that come off these platforms, and if you'll follow that rock pile out, like 1 minute you're in 13 foot and then next minute you're in 8 foot of water, that's in rock piles, and they'll jet off them gas platforms pretty good ways. And if you'll just stay on them rock piles and keep working it down, you're going to find a box full of fish. Those of you with those skinny water running boats been coming down ICW back towards JFK Causeway Bridge and coming into what we call Dead Man's Hole. If you can run through here, it's a little bitty cut and it gets shallow on low tides. But if those of you on them shallow water boats, if you can make it back here to Dead Man's this time of the year right now, there have been black drum in here, there have been flounder, there have been redfish, there have been black drum. Put your trolling motor down, start trolling real slowly on these edges, and you'll find those fish. Once you find them, try not to spook them. Keep everything quiet in the boat. Keep them baits out. We've been using live shrimp or dead shrimp. A lot of good fish right now in Dead Man's Hole.
I'm Captain Monogram with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.